Hey guys, I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. I keep you guys up to date throughout the offseason and beyond. So if you can, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. I would love to hit 20K by the end of the year. So listen, we have some news. As we all know, as I've said it before, and I'll say it again, the offseason, the Yankees are going to be in on everyone. You're going to hear the Yankees attached to everybody, whether that it's true and they are in on said person, or that player, and then they're trying to help that player drive up the price for the team that they actually want to go to and the team that really, really wants them. So listen, the Yankees, to no surprise, have checked in on Carlos Estes. Now, if you guys don't know who he is, he's a relief pitcher. He split time between the Angels and the Phillies last year. He had a 2.45 ERA between the Angels and the Phillies, 54 appearances, 26 saves, 50 strikeouts, and 55 innings pitched. And he has a whip under 1, so really great stuff. I like Estes a lot, I do, and it comes to no surprise that the Yankees are showing interest in him. I believe they showed interest in him at the deadline last year. So, and of course, losing Clay Holmes, Tim Hill, Tommy Kahnle, you're going to have to fill up that bullpen with some decent arms. Not just, we're going to sign this guy to a minor league deal. No, Tim Hill contributed last year. I would love to bring him back, but his price might be a little high. I'm not sure. Tommy Kahnle, who had a nice year last season. Clay Holmes, we all know what Clay Holmes did, so really don't have to explain there. But you're kind of building your bullpen around Luke Weaver and Estes, who clearly has closing experience, and he was pretty good at it. I would love if the Yankees were to add him and Tanner Scott. Imagine adding those two guys and having Luke Weaver in the bullpen. That back end of the Yankee bullpen becomes one of the best in baseball, in my opinion. Will they get it done? We'll see what happens. But them being interested in Estes shouldn't shock you. It doesn't shock me. And I hope it does come to something. Now, in other news, the Yankees are said to aggressively pursue Christian Walker. Now, they're not offering him any contract right now, but they will aggressively pursue him this offseason. Now, Walker last year, 251 batting average, 26 home runs, 84 RBI with an 803 OPS. He's also a marvelous defensive first baseman. He had 13 outs above average. He also had 7 defensive runs saved, and his FRV was 10. So listen, he's one of the better defensive first basemen in Major League Baseball. We all know the Yankees had a lot of issues last year when it came to that position. A negative WAR, the outs above average was horrible for overall for the Yankees at first base. Bringing him in definitely is going to be an upgrade. Now, I believe he's turning 34 next season. So in good news, he's not going to cost you as much as Pete Alonso would, and he won't most likely cost you as many years as Pete Alonso would, but he also has a qualifying offer attached to him. And if you don't know what a qualifying offer does or is, basically, the team that you're on, the Yankees offered it to Soto, offers you 21 this season. It'll vary from year to year, but this year, the qualifying offer is worth $21 million. The Diamondbacks offered Christian Walker the qualifying offer of $21 million. He's not going to take that. He'll rather test the market. So, with that being said, if you're the Yankees and you sign Walker, who has a qualifying offer attached to him, you then have to give up some compensation, whether that's international bonus money, a draft pick. So that's the risk in signing a guy that has a qualifying offer. But do you know what? We have Soto, who also has a qualifying offer. So if Soto signs elsewhere, which I hope he doesn't, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. If he signs, let's say, with the Mets, well, the Yankees have compensation coming back their way. And then so it lessens the blow in signing a Christian Walker. So listen, I like Walker a lot. I would like the Yankees to sign him and Juan Soto and Tanner Scott and Estes. Well, that would be a lot. That would be a lot for them to do, especially with this in the current state of this Yankee front office, ownership, whatever. That would be a lot. That would be very, very aggressive, a very aggressive offseason that I'm all for. And in a way, you kind of can't get upset with Hal, because it's not like, hey, he doesn't spend money. The Yankees have top 3 payroll in Major League Baseball. It's just the fact of they have a lot of money allocated in places where it's like, oh, shoot, Rodon's making 26. 10.5 is also going to Aaron Hicks on your payroll. So that's like $36.5 million right then and there. Then we all know DJ LeMahieu, that's 15. So they have money tied up into guys that either really shouldn't be making or aren't worth that money, or just who aren't even on the team. Rizzo next season, they're going to be paying him $6 million to not even be on the team. So there's that. But Christian Walker, I would love the Yankees to go and grab him. Same with Estes. So I'm happy that they have at least checked in or will aggressively pursue both or one of these. So listen, let's talk about Juan Soto. Now, first things first, Aaron Boone is coming back. That should serve as no surprise. He just managed his team to the World Series. Boone's on the way back. The Yankees exercised his option. They didn't extend him, at least not yet, but they exercised his team option, and he will be the Yankee manager in 2025. But the New York Mets fans may not want to hear this, but apparently David Stearns does not want to pay $200 million to Pete Alonso, and he does not want to pay anything close to the projected $700 million that it could take to get Juan Soto. Do I think Soto's going to get $700 million? Probably not, but all these Met fans who think, hey, Cohen's going to want to empty out his pockets, well, the guy running the show, David Stearns, he really wants Corbin Burnes. He wants him bad. Obviously familiar with him from his Milwaukee days. So he wants Burnes. And you're the New York Mets, flaunting your money all the time. You would think Burnes and Soto easily could be Metropolitans. Well, if Soto wants an incredibly high number, Stearns might say, ooh, wait a minute. I don't know. And Mets fans, I don't think expected to hear that. Now, $700 million, that's incredibly high. But when you're talking 650, 600, he may not even want to go to that. He may not even want to go to that number. So him not wanting to go to $700 million may not concern you if you're a Met fan. But if we're talking 600, 650, Stearns may be a little apprehensive in going even that high. So we'll see what happens, because people believe that Stearns is much more interested in spreading that kind of money around to numerous areas instead of investing it into one guy like a Juan Soto. Juan Soto is a generational talent. If I'm the Yankees, sign him to whatever the heck he wants. Yet you sign even if you're the Mets, give Soto what he wants. This is a once-in-a-lifetime guy here, at least up there at the plate. He's remarkable. He's one of the best offensive players I've ever seen in my lifetime. And he's only at the age of 26 years old. Give Soto whatever he wants. Most likely, I would think that there would be an opt-out in there somewhere. So maybe he could opt out at the age of 30, 31 and test again for himself. That's his prerogative if that does happen. But go invest that money in Juan Soto. Yankees, man, just friggin' do it. Don't be nervous about it. He's Juan Soto. Just do it. So the Yankees, you get Soto back. You have Judge. The Martian will also be in the outfield, most likely. Then, if you want to go the young route after that, with Dominguez and then maybe TJ Rumfield over there at first base potentially, if you don't get Christian Walker, maybe you platoon behind the plate Austin Wells and Ben Rice. Oh, sorry I said that. But trade Trevino, save some money that way. Ben Rice, he could catch. Maybe he could just be Wells' backup. Who knows? And then third base, you figure out third base. Durbin, Peraza, Cabrera. You figure it out from there. And then second base, Chisholm, shortstop, Volpe. I think Volpe's should have a really good 2025. Almost at 425. Can't believe we're in 2025 already. Holy crap. But listen, guys, let me know what you think. Are you afraid that the Mets are going to go and sign Juan Soto? Me personally, we just don't know enough right now. Apparently, Steve Cohen is it gonna when he meets with Juan Soto over there in California, he doesn't want to leave without a deal. That's what I heard. I also heard, I don't know if it's really true, but I also heard that maybe they would offer Soto to be the Mets team captain. That would be nuts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If I'm Lindor, I would be pissed off if you offered an outsider team captain. That would be crazy. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.